Alright, this video we're going to be looking at an introduction to ratios and just how we simplify them. So the biggest thing we need to know with ratios are keywords. Ratios are comparing. So when we see ratios, it is comparing quantities or amounts that are the same kind. So we cannot express a ratio that's comparing centimeters and meters because they're different kinds. We'd have to make them the same unit. But our keyword in here is that ratios are comparing quantities. So let's have a look at how to write some ratios and then how to simplify them. So if I had a bag of marbles, let's say I had 3 black marbles in there and I had 2 red marbles in my bag. So if I were to write a ratio, I always go by the order of the word description. So for example, if I wanted the ratio of red to black marbles in this bag, so a ratio is written with 2 dots in the middle. So when you say it, you say red to black. So if I want the ratio of red marbles to black marbles, I would count the red. I've got 2 and I've got 3 black marbles. So the way I would say that is 2 to 3 or 2 is to 3. So I'm comparing the red marbles to the black marbles. All right, let's look at another one. If I were after the ratio of black to the total number of marbles, again, looking at the order you have, in total I have 3 black marbles, and then all of the marbles put together, I have 5. So I would say I have 3 to 5 or 3 is to 5. So that's writing ratios. We're comparing things and it must be written in the same order as the word description. Alright, so let's look at how we simplify ratios. So simplifying ratios is very similar to simplifying fractions. For example, if I have 2 to 4. So if I'm writing this in simplest form, I need to look at my highest common factor. So what is the largest number that 2 and 4 can be divided by? So if I'm looking at my highest common factors, so my factors of 2 are 1 and 2, and my factors of 4, 1, 4, and 2. So the highest one that's common is 2. So I need to divide both of these numbers by my highest common factor, which means my simplified ratio will be 1 is to 2. Let's look at another one. My ratio of 24 to 16. Listing your factors and seeing what my highest common factor is, I can see that it's 8. So I divide both sides by 8. Therefore, my simplified ratio will be 3 is to 2. Now, some other complicated ones you could get would be ones that have 3 ratios. So if you have a ratio, let's say I've got 18 is to 24 is to 36. I need to find a number that goes into all of these numbers and preferably is the highest common factor so I can get to the simplest form straight away. So looking at my factors, and I can see that 6 is my highest common factor. So my highest common factor is 6, which means I divide every single number by 6. So 18 divided by 6 gives me 3, 24 divided by 6 gives me 4, and 36 divided by 6 is 6. So my simplified ratio is 3 to 4 to 6, or 3 is to 4 is to 6.